Is it because he lost his championship? Is it because he has a certain feeling towards the NXT universe? Why do you think Bron Breakker has this newfound aggression?
Let me tell you something, man. The pressure, the stress of being champion, it can affect you along with the crowd, the fans. You know, they can be with you one day, the next minute, they totally against you. Tonight, all of that is gone, man. This is truly that Bron Breakker. No bread, no water, just meat.
And there you see Andre Chase is in a foul mood and going right at Breakker because it was 2 weeks ago Bron ruined the MVP ceremony and destroyed the Chase U flag. And look at Andre Chase.
Chase did this a great idea. Get out of the box quick with Bron Breakker because it could be quickly.
Well, Breakker was looking to end it quickly, and Chase tried to turn things around. Of course, it was Duke Hudson who tried his best to add some fuel to Andre Chase. Chase seemed to be fired up, but Bron Breakker right now going right to town, going right to work on Chase.
Like I said, it was a great idea, but he's dealing with Bron Breakker. This kid's been a standout athlete since he was a little bitty boy. All he knows, Vic, is winning. Oh, wow.
The explosion from Bron Breakker, as you can hear the NXT universe very vocal towards the former NXT champion. And as you look around, you see Duke Hudson in the MVP trophy. You don't see Thea Hamm, because Andre Chase right now trying to stay focused. Duke Hudson trying to keep Andre Chase focused.
For me lately, that's what this bitch is about.
Well, some think that an MVP award is going to Duke Hudson's head, and now look at Andre Chase.
What about the deanship? What about the presidency? What about all that? Give me more than just a damn trophy.
Well, Duke Hudson 3 seconds away from knocking off the former NXT champion. Goes right in and able to land on his feet. Breakker turning around and gets dragged out. Breakker now. And Andre Chase, nice Russian leg sweep.
This is what I want to see. I want to see Andre Chase go out here and show me something. I want to see Andre Chase show all of the students at this university something.
Oh, let Breakker. Fun and games over.
See what I'm saying? No playing, no jiving, just business. Give me a little potatoes with that meat.
The NXT universe showing their lack of love for Breakker, who just plants Chase.
Oh, yeah!
And in the past, we've seen Breakker go for the pin, but he wants to recline back on Andre Chase. No choice but to tap out.
Here is your winner, by submission, Bron Breakker!
Breakker now considers himself meaner than evil. And Bron Breakker staring a hole through Hudson after making short work of Andre Chase.